And that thing that is on your mind, I know. I know. I know I've been away for so long. I know. But before you judge me, I have a reason. A very good one at that too. Just that today's video is not for that. I know I've been away for so long, so I have to bring you guys something to sweeten your heart so that you accept me back wholeheartedly. If possible, make it seem as if I didn't even disappear. Yes, that is what today's story is about. This gist that I'm going to tell you is as far back as 2023, or just a couple of months before my birthday. It's about one Alakada that I met and that I almost dated. Just be ready. Oh yeah, you people should tell me why the one time that I started to date outside my faith, it went south. Tell me why. Okay. So this guy and I, we've been chatting on and off on Facebook. He watches my video on YouTube and all of that. So one time like that now, I was at work in the evening, back then when I was in Lokoja. So I was at work in the evening now, and then I was passing to enter into my office. I just saw this person coming out of his car. You know how all these Filipino Indian movies where two people when they see each other for the first time pauses, hair start to move in slow motion, like the girl's hair start to flow, start to move in slow motion. All those the Lulu situation now. That was what played that day. I was just looking at this guy. He was looking at me, and then it felt like we've known each other for so long. I just passed. I went to my office, and he too he passed, and he went to do what he actually came there for. So I think it was a few minutes for me to close from work. I came outside, and then I saw him again. This time around, he approaches me and he says, "Your face is familiar. Are you Veronica Olunde?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Oh my God, I watch your videos on YouTube. I'm a huge supporter, blah, blah, blah." Oh, this guy, with that thing that he said, I swear, it won my heart. It won my heart. So I just felt so good. And then we hugged. And then he told me his username on Facebook. And I recalled that, yeah, I've actually been chatting with this person. No wonder his face felt familiar. So after that day that we saw, everyone went about their day, went about their businesses. And mind you, I am not one to chat consistently on Facebook. I am not that person. The only time you catch me on Facebook is when I am promoting a new YouTube video. That is when I would be chatting, reply important messages and all. So I remember that the one time that we started chatting consistently was when I posted a video on things that I am too old for. That video actually sparked up some kind of controversy between my community, between my subscribers. Some people liked it, some people did not like it, but that was my truth, right? So that video sparked up discussion between us. We started discussing, and then it got personal, started discussing past relationships and all, right? So fast forward to the time that I relocated to Abuja because I got a new job. By then, the conversation was a bit serious. It was a lot more consistent. We had moved from Facebook to WhatsApp and also to Instagram. We're shuffling between Instagram and WhatsApp at this moment, right? So remember I said I moved to Abuja and then I got a new job, right? Now, this job wasn't like what I was doing before. Oh no, it was more like what I was doing in Lokoja, Kogi State before. But the thing is, if you're familiar with Abuja, you know that most times your ride from your house to work is like a journey. It's like you're traveling. Hey, it was a total ball game. And mind you, it was not something that I was used to. So at this point, I was beginning to like this guy. He was beginning to like me in return. And I was so strict on my boundaries. Girl, I was. And one of my boundaries is I set a timetable for myself. See, I do not care what kind of conversation we are having. Once it is 10 p.m., I am turning off my phone and then I am going to sleep because I do not want to be late or too tired to wake up to dress up for my job the next day. So I was doing that with him and he respected it. I like that. He respected that fact. He noticed that once it is 10 p.m., whatever conversation that we are having dies, I am straight to bed. And that really helped me. It really helped me limit like the extent to which I like him. You guys know that any conversation that lingers from 12 a.m. deep into 3 a.m. or more, you have started doing nonsense. So you have started vomiting what you're not supposed to vomit. I avoided that. I avoided that. And then one thing I also did was when I realized I was beginning to like him, I started chatting up mutual friends because this is a totally different kind of relationship that I wanted to venture into, and then I wanted to go in with a clear mind, right? So I was chatting up mutual friends, asking them about this guy. He didn't know, but yeah, I was doing my own investigation just so I don't fall into the wrong hands, disregarding the faith aspect of whatsoever it is that was going on between us. So some of them said they were just friends on Facebook and nothing more, that they do not know him personally. Others had great things to say about him. But one particular mutual friend stuck. One, this person had great things to say about him. But this same person said one thing that struck, and that thing was actually a deal breaker for me. What this person said was that he lies, that he lies too much. And the said person also said maybe he must have changed though, but what they know is that this person lies. And then I said, I don't think liars change. Oh no, liars do not change. It is in their blood. They don't change. But thank you for what you've said. I am going to be on the lookout, right? Now, what that person said stuck in my head. I did not trash it in the bin because I was beginning to like this person. Instead, I took it, I held it by my left hand, and then I was on the lookout for whatsoever lies he was going to tell me. So, having known what I know, I was on the lookout. I was ready. I was ready for whatsoever lie he was going to cook up and tell me in whatsoever conversation that we were having. Randomly, we could be on a video call or chatting, and then he would just say, oh, he would just talk about how he's working on a big project with a big name in the movie industry, because he works in the entertainment industry, right? So as a supporting babe now, that time I'll be like, oh, well done, you're so hardworking, take your flowers, you deserve it, blah blah blah. I didn't take it to heart that I was lying, because I don't think anybody would lie about their job. But then a liar is a liar, right? Now we could be talking, and then you just talk about, yeah, how his parents have houses in such a place, how they are super rich and all of that. It didn't come across to me as a lie, trust me. Until today, I cannot say for a fact if those things that he said were lies, because nothing concerns me with your pocket. It does not concern me what you have, what your family has. It is none of my business, right? I was just chatting as a babe that likes a guy, and yeah, that was it for me. As the conversation between us progressed, I found out that his birthday is a handful of days after my own birthday. And then he learned that my birthday is actually July 30th, right? So for my birthday, I am someone that likes to gift myself. So I was surfing through the internet, through Instagram, trying to find what I was going to gift myself. And at that point, I was already thinking of starting my jewelry business. So I was torn between gifting myself wares or jewelry, and then starting my jewelry business. Somehow, he found out because he asked, and then I told him. I said, "Oh, I'm surfing through the internet trying to decide what gifts I am going to be giving myself this year." And then he asked, and then I told him that I would like to get myself jewelries and also start my jewelry business, right? So this guy goes ahead to say, to ask for screenshots of the kind of jewelry that I wanted to buy for myself. And then I sent him screenshots, right? And mind you, I was also on the lookout too, for gifts to give to him as well, because, like I said, his birthday was a handful of days away from mine. I thank God I saved my money. If not, I could have killed a lot. So I sent him screenshots of the kind of jewelry that I wanted to get for myself, and then he asked if they were diamonds, because what I had sent to him was zirconia jewelries, and if you know zirconia jewelries, you know they kind of mimic diamonds, right? So he asked if they were diamonds. I told him, "Oh no, that those are zirconia. They are nowhere near diamonds." And this guy said, "No, girl of his would wear anything mediocre. It is either gold or diamond. I'm like, oh, papi, are you serious? And then I said, seriously, because I've actually been eyeing this necklace from Boss Jewelry. So he asked for a picture of it. I go onto Boss Jewelry account, I screenshot it, and then I sent to him. And then he said, oh, it's nice. I am going to get it for you because I've actually bought something from them. And then he sent me a picture of a watch that he got from Boss Jewelry. And I'm like, oh, this guy is actually a big shot. Mind you, the jewelry I sent to him was something that I could afford, right? Because I was actually thinking of getting it for myself at that time as well. I was thinking of either getting that for myself or investing the money into starting a jewelry business. So as this bros said he was going to get it for me, I just used the money to get myself wares at that time, since it was going to come as a gift, right? Fast forward to my birthday, which was a Sunday. After church service, I got a text from him wishing me a happy birthday and then asking for my address in Abuja because he was sending a gift over. I mean, once a girl hears this, she goes ecstatic, right? I was super happy. I sent him the address, expecting a gift from him. Now, my birthday evening comes. I go out with my friends. Had a blast. I had a blast. My birthday of 2023, I had a blast, right? So, night comes, nothing, no rider calls. And then I texted him, Alpha, what's up now? I did not get the gift. He said that he's not coming today. And then he said, he actually does not know what is wrong with them or blah, blah, blah. So I asked, did he use bus pack delivery or a courier service? He said, yes, I used a courier service. And I said, oh, obviously, I don't think any courier service does 24 hours. Even if they do, it would not be a Sunday like this. So let's hope towards Monday or 3 days after, right? Yeah. I told him that, and then we said good night. I go to sleep. Monday goes by. Tuesday, what I had ordered for myself as my birthday present gets delivered. And then I asked this bros, Alpha, where's the tracking ID to what you're sending to me now? Because me, what I ordered, I have gotten it. What I ordered for myself, I have gotten it. And yours, I still have not received any message. And then he goes, oh, he thinks the receipt to the entire delivery is in his car. Whenever he goes downstairs into the car, he's going to get it and then screenshot, sorry, and then snap it and send to me. Fine, right? I didn't want to push or sound too eager to know what it was, right? And then it just felt like he didn't care about the fact that the package had not come when it was supposed to come, right? So then I texted him another day and I'm like, is it that what's in this package is not important or expensive? Because this one that you're not even being serious, that you're not agitated about the fact that I still have not gotten it. And then he said, oh, yeah, that he's tracking it, that I should not worry, blah, blah, blah. Again, I requested for the tracking ID because I send packages as well now. I send package and then I receive package, so I know how it works, right? He would give me some sort of excuse. And at this point, I was becoming tired of asking. If the gift comes, fine. If it doesn't, fine. So I go over to the mutual friend again and narrated what had played out that see oh, this bro said he sent me a package and it is like a week after my birthday. I still have not gotten it. This mutual friend laughs. And they said that he had actually played the same card on one of them, oh, that it was one of their guys' birthday. Everybody on that WhatsApp group was wishing the guy a happy birthday. Those that had gifts to give him, gave him. Those that had money, gave him. And those that had nothing just wished him happy birthday, sent him prayers. But my guy wanted to show off now. Posted in their group chat that he is sending something to him, that he should be ready to receive a package from GIG. The birthday boy got ecstatic. He was so happy, and everybody was praising him in the group chat. Ah, well done, Baba, you too much now. And of course, the birthday boy was expectant, as I was. He waited though, no gift came, no package was delivered, no message was sent to him. Now, mind you, this birthday boy was serving in a very, very remote village. So he had to travel all the way to the city part of where he was serving, of the state where he was serving, because that was the only place that they had GIG office, right? So he travels there because this guy had sent him a tracking ID, delivery details he had sent to this guy. So the guy traveled to that place, to the GIG company, to lay a complaint that he has been expecting a package for so long and he has not gotten it. So they requested for the tracking ID, he gave it to them, and then they imputed it, and it came out that the package had been delivered to the original person 3 months ago. Exactly what the guy said it was, some Jordan sneakers or something like that. This package had been delivered to this same guy that said he sent something to the birthday boy. I heard this, Jesus. And that the birthday boy was so livid. He was so livid that they did not talk, that they didn't speak to each other for months. Ha! And then this mutual friend said, I should be glad that he didn't do the same thing to me. Oh. I said, no, that he cannot now, because me, I know I am a sharp girl. It is not today that I have been receiving packages. So he cannot use my head the way he used their guy's head. You see, after hearing that gist, right there and there, I changed what I save his name as from his real name to Alakada. If you have seen the movie, you would know why. Because I'm like, is that the extent of the lie that this guy has in his head? If you do not have a gift to give anybody, nobody will kill you. Just wish them a happy birthday and go. It is that simple. Why then would you go ahead raising another person's hopes up just for people to give you accolades? Ah, I didn't confront him. Oh. I just stopped asking him about whatsoever delivery that he claims he had for me. There was a bit of space between us. I wasn't calling him as much. And when he calls, I was either too busy to answer. So, and then I thought, what's the best way to push this guy away? Well, I texted him one day and I'm like, could you please send me 25K? I would like to get something for myself. And then he said, change your tone. I didn't bother asking why. I didn't bother what it meant. You see that last message that he sent, change your tone? And I read it. That was it. I didn't text him. He didn't hear from me. Up until a week or 2 weeks after, he texted me and he said, I asked him for money because he said I should change my tone. I stopped talking to him. I read it. I didn't reply. You see how they say take your losses and run? I ran. I ran away from him. The moment I realized that this guy is a big liar. He's a liar, like a liar. And he does not have any remorse about it. Me, I ran. Oh, I stopped any form of communication with him. I will not lie. Once in a while, I feel just check in status. That's it. I don't respond to whatever message that he sends because I like my peace of mind. I chose my peace. I chose peace over a relationship that will suffocate me. Imagine dating somebody and then they say your guy lied. How will I defend him? How will I defend him? Hmm. Anyways, I hope with this story people are forgiving me. Oh. You people are forgiving me because I am going to be consistent with God's help. I am going to be consistent this time around. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, sharp, subscribe because I have plenty of other gist, yeah, and I have plenty of other things. Until next time.